When you think of the show Annie, you cannot help but think of Andrea McArdle. Now grown up, she's here with us at Feinstein's 54 Below.
Been grown up for lots of years now.
What is your favorite Christmas memory?
Actually, it would have to be the year that I was in Annie in 1977. It was one of my Christmas highlights. I have a lot because our family goes way overboard on Christmas. But I was on the Macy's. I was in the Macy's Day Parade, and it was 23 degrees, and they had to get me up into the Big Apple float in the stem of the apple, and so the crane put me up, and the guy didn't think he went back to Jersey. They shut the Lincoln Tunnel down, so I was stuck up there for 3.5 hours in that little red dress with
no little fur coat.
No, they threw up a blanket. They got a blanket to me, but just that whole year of incorporating Annie and the Christmas that it has in the show, and to be with like your extended family, like your cast always is, and there's nothing like an original cast to really feel like family. And then the next time was Macy's Day Parade, as well as when I was in the parade with my daughter, and we were right before Santa Claus, and that was when I was doing Belle and Beauty and the Beast. And it's just all of that excitement that it brings, just being in Herald Square, and they're pretty highlights.
What is your New Year's resolution this year?
Well, it's usually gone by like the 13th or so, but probably I have my daughter and new granddaughter who's going to be a year old living with me, so it is really to just take the time to be present and enjoy her, because it does go so fast. I remember when my daughter was that age, I kept wanting her to, get bigger and bigger, and now as the grandparent, I'm like, it's too fast. So I'm really, really enjoying that, and that has really fulfilled me with family life.
And what is your New Year's wish for the world?
I just wish that maybe more people who appreciate literature and go see Broadway shows and go see performers and speakers, that with that exposure comes understanding. And that would be really nice, because once we get to know somebody on a personal level, we understand their backstory, ethnicity, all of that. And I think it's just diminished. It's just, it eludes everyone right now, and we can get back to that.
I agree.
So I just hope for, I don't want to be like,
No, that's a great answer.
cheesy with world peace, but maybe even local peace
Absolutely.
to start.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about your show.
Well, this show is, I'm working with Donna McKechnie, and I remember my mom took me to the Shubert Theater to see her when I was in rehearsals for Annie. I still have my ticket stub. It says $8.75. And after I saw her, I was just totally polluted. Like, I knew I was never going to get a real job if possible, and that was it. And so I'm getting to do this wonderful Sondheim Hamlisch show. First portion is all Stephen Sondheim, and the second portion is all Hamlisch. Of course, Marvin wrote her famous Music in the Mirror and all of those songs. And I was always on Johnny Carson, Merv Griffin, Mike Douglas, Dinah Shore, always singing a Marvin Hamlisch power ballad that I knew nothing about. Love Lost, I had yet to live. So it's very nice to go back as a mature woman and get sort of a do-over to sing Ice Castles and Memories. I mean, you're 8 years old singing Memories, or like Sammy Made the Pants Too Long, or The Man That Got Away. You're like, what do you know about that? Zero.
You worked with McKechnie in State Fair, right?
We starred together in State Fair, and that was when my daughter was 7. She's 30. I can't believe it's that long ago. But
I can't believe it's that long ago.
I mean, Donna is she is truly, just as a woman, an inspiration. The work ethic, nobody has a work ethic like a dancer. And she's such an incredible vocalist. She sounds better now than she did in '96, which she sounded terrific. In other words, the age is just not an issue with her. And I mean, she's, sometimes I have to keep up, and she's just so smart. I learn every single minute of our rehearsals. I'm headed to one right from here. And so it's a total joy, and it's really, really fun. we kind of put this together ourselves, but we have a lot of interest. So we decided to hire a director, Marsha Milgram Dodge, who's wonderful.
Oh my God, she's amazing.
She is. She really is. And I really just dig her.
Yeah, she's a fabulous
Yeah.
human.
She's a broad. Yeah. I'm a broad. She's a broad. We get along great.
What's your favorite Sondheim song?
Right now, well, Everybody Says Don't is one of my personal favorites that I heard Larry Kurt do. We used to do an act together, and I heard him do so many times, and I was like, someday I want to sing that song. And I hadn't seen Anyone Can Whistle. I love that song. Not a Day Goes By. They go on and on and on. But right now, I'm just really liking Not a Day Goes By.
And what about Marvin Hamlisch? What's your favorite song from him?
Wow. I get to sing Disneyland, which I'm actually learning now. I was down to the final for Smile with dear Howard Ashman, and I didn't get the part, so I forgot about the song. But it is just such an amazing. I mean, that's an 11 o'clock number
It's a wonderful song.
But we have 11 o'clock number after 11 o'clock number. You have like Disneyland, At the Ballet, Nothing, Music in the Mirror. I mean, it just, it's really, it's a pleasure.
And when are you performing at Feinstein's 54 Below?
We open New Year's Day, January 1st through 5th, and we are at 7 p.m., and you really should not miss this one. I mean, if you've gone to see Donna or a fan of mine, it's truly a celebration of women, of leading ladies, and I just feel like I'm not worthy to be in the same category as Donna, but I am enjoying it immensely.